In this video, I'm going to go through how to log on and submit your proposal through our Conference Harvester software. On the first screen, what you'll see is our login page. If you've never signed up for an account, what you're going to want to do is click Join Now right here on the left where it says New Users. So go ahead and click Join Now. And fill in the information that has the red star next to it. So in my case, first name is Andrew, last name Carlos. Let's go ahead and put in my email address, which all of you should know, which is andrew.carlos@csueastbay.edu. Now that is the information that is required. Everything else is optional, other than probably perhaps professional information if you want to go ahead and include that. But for now, we'll leave that blank. Once you do that, you'll click Create Account. And now we're on this page that allows you to submit your proposal. Just a little bit of information regarding how to log back in. In the email that you provided, you will receive an email that has your email address and the link to this Conference Abstracts website. And it also tells you your access key, which acts as your password for when you're logging on. So when we're logged in, we're going to go ahead and submit a proposal. So what we'll do is we see the link on the bottom that says click here to begin a new proposal. So let's go ahead and click there. And this is where we're going to submit our proposal type and our preferred presentation or poster type. So let's go ahead and put in a proposal title such as Why Academic Librarians Should Go to CLA. And then I would like for this to become a program. So let's go ahead and click on Program, click Continue. So now what we see here is what they call their task list. So there's 3 tasks that you have to complete when you are submitting a proposal. You have to list your proposal presenters, so that includes yourself, as well as any other co-presenters. The second task is proposal description, which is where you're going to provide a summary of your presentation, as well as how it relates to the conference theme. And then proposal details includes all the information such as tracks, when you want to present your program, things like that. So I just want to point out that right here, under the word task list, there is 4 lines that give you a little bit of detail about the task list and what you have to do. But also, the very line, there is a link here that links to the proposal rubric. So for all proposals that are submitted through our Conference Abstracts website, which is the official form that you will be submitting your proposals through, all of them will be reviewed based on the proposal rubric. So make sure that you review the rubric before you submit anything to make sure that you are hitting as many of the important components as possible through your submission. So let's go ahead and start completing our task. We'll look at proposal presenters. And when you click on that, you should see that you are listed as a presenter. So there I am, and it says role presenter. And if you have other co-presenters, you'll just put their first name, last name, and then their email address, and then click Add Presenter. But for now, it's just me, so I'm going to go ahead and click Save Presenters. And what you'll see is now there is a green check mark indicating you've completed that task. So let's go ahead and preview proposal description. So it already auto-populates our proposal title. And then the next 2 boxes are our description of our session and our relation to the conference theme. So for our description of our session, remember that it's 150 words max. So let's just put in a quick description. These are the reasons why academic librarians should attend CLA. And as for how it relates to the conference theme, I'm not really sure how this one will relate, but we can say that this session will advocate for academic librarians to attend CLA. So click Continue. And now we'll see our second check mark, meaning we've completed our proposal description. So the last thing we need to do is proposal details, so let's click on that one. So here we have the things that we had seen before in previous submission forms, such as our tracks. So we'll go ahead and click academic, and we'll call that outreach as well. So we'll keep scrolling down. Has this been presented at a previous conference? No. Is this session sponsored by CLA interest group? You could say yes or no, depending on if an interest group or a committee is sponsoring it. And let's just say that the academic interest group is sponsoring this presentation. And for preferred session length, we have 45 minutes, 60 minutes, longer, or poster session. So I feel that this would probably be really good as a 45-minute presentation. And we have preferred time slots, meaning day track, night track, or poster session. I think this would be appropriate for a day session. Please do note that for preferred session length and preferred session time slot, we will try our very best to accommodate your preference, but we're not able to fully guarantee that we will be able to accommodate everyone's preferences. And then there's some other questions such as, will you allow people to be recorded or photographed? This is something new that we're experimenting with this year, which is seeing if people will want to present multiple times and contacting those presenters to see if we could schedule kind of like a greatest hits or best of near the end of the conference. So this is an experiment, and we will see how this works. Do you have a financial interest in connection with this program? No. And then there's some other information. So you'll notice that not everything is required. Once again, only the ones with the red stars are required. So we'll click continue. And we will note that now we have all 3 green check marks. And once we're done, we'll just click Save Submission. And it's just making sure that everything is complete. We could do a preview of our submission if you would like. Let's take a look at what that looks like. So it provides you just a text 1-page version of your entire presentation. And if everything looks good, we'll click Submit. And you'll see now on the bottom of the page for our proposal site, it'll tell you that you successfully completed a proposal, and it'll tell you when it was completed, exactly the time, and then the preview, and then if you want a confirmation email, it could send that to you as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. My email address is listed under conference details under call for proposals, andrew.carlos@csueastbay.edu, and hopefully you submit a proposal for CLA. Thank you.